waiting to hear about. From whiter teeth to better skin, Sonterra Laser Med Spa will get you looking good from head to toe. We have Dr. Sanjeev Kumar with Sonterra Laser Med Spa. He's here to talk about all their services and one procedure that's going to take years off your face. So it's such a pleasure to have you. We're going to get to that great deal in just a second. But first I want to talk about all of the things that you guys have at Sonterra Laser Med Spa, because I went on the website this morning and was shocked with how much you guys have going on there.
Absolutely. We have a range of services, really everything cosmetic, all the way to Botox, fillers, and then the most invasive thing, which I was going to talk a little bit about, which is eyelid surgery.
Absolutely. I quickly want to mention that they are the Best of City Search 2009, voted by San Antonio for their eyebrow shaping, hair removal, and laser hair removal. So a great award there, being recognized by your own city. So I imagine that means a lot to you guys.
Absolutely. Actually, I need to clap too, because that really goes.
You can clap. We'll clap. Go ahead and clap.
Go, because that's really my staff, as well. We have a great staff from estheticians who do a lot of the microderms and the things. Some of the things we're doing on this special today.
Absolutely, and working under such a great man who went to Harvard Medical School. Thank you very much, and graduated with high honors. So let's talk about this eyelid surgery, because this is something that can literally take years off your face without doing an entire facelift.
Absolutely, it's the most popularly done, the most common done invasive procedure of the face. So when people get something done for the face, the first thing they'll go for is doing something for their eyes.
Absolutely, which really opens up your eyes. And when we hear some pictures, and when we say invasive, it sounds like, oh my gosh, it's invasive, but really it's a procedure that you don't have too much downtime, and it's not as complicated as one might think. Correct?
Absolutely, yeah. It's because you're just dealing with the soft tissues around the eye. Mm-hmm. You're not doing a whole facelift. You're just doing that. It's something that you're back to work in less than a week. It's not. It depends on what kind of work people do. They could be back to work the next day if they're willing.
Wow, that's fantastic. Now you're looking at some before and after pictures right now, folks. And this is something you told me that I did not know, because when we say eyelid surgery, you're thinking, the upper part, but the lower part, that's your lower eyelid, correct?
Absolutely, yeah. You're, you have skin on the top and the bottom of your eyes, and as you get older, everything kind of, relaxes. Aging is like relaxing. Some of the tissues relax, and the orbital fat, which normally is there to protect your eyes, tends to kind of push forward, and it gives you this kind of puffy, baggy look. And so that's something we can fix.
Now, when we talk about recovery time, what is the process like? I imagine every person's different.
That's true. Depending on what is done. Sometimes, for example, a case I'm doing today, all we're doing is removing lower eyelid fat. There's no skin incision on the outside. The incision is underneath the lid.
Oh, so, how does that work?
Basically, just flipping the lid over and making an incision. We use a radio frequency probe, really, that just makes a fine incision, and that incision doesn't even need suturing. It closes on its own, and we remove the fat, from behind the lid. So there's no outside incision. Now, there's always swelling and things like that that go along with surgery, but that person would generally have a faster recovery.
I didn't know your eyelids could do that. So that's a great thing. Now, let's talk about this great deal, because the great deal is you pay $25 for $130 in services, and tell us what the services are.
Yeah, it's a really great deal. This is something they come up with, and they're like, I'm like, no problem, go do what you. It's basically a customized visual skin analysis, which is a computerized filter that looks at different layers of your skin.
Okay.
That, and then also a diamond microdermabrasion, which basically uses a diamond tip to resurface the skin.
So you can get an analysis of how bad your skin is.
Absolutely.
And get the microdermabrasion to fix what they find.
Absolutely. That's right.
That is a huge deal. And wow, what a great gift. So you could buy like three of those great deals.
Yeah.
But I got to tell you, they are very limited. They are on our website, Kens5.com/greatday. Go now, because they've already been selling really fast. Don't forget, Sonterra Laser Med Spa is located at 1202 East Sonterra Boulevard, Suite 303. Phone number 210-545-3327. That information as well is on our website. Harvard graduate doctor, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
We'll be right back, everybody.